It's time for the show.
Where are you?
John had just moved into the old creaky house at the end of Elm Street.
Come out here now!
The previous owner, a woman with haunted eyes, had handed him the keys with a final chilling warning.
They live in the fucking walls.
At first, John dismissed it as the ravings of a crazy woman. But as night fell, the house came alive with unsettling noises. Faint giggles echoed through the halls, and tiny blue shapes darted in the periphery of his vision. John caught sight of one of them, reflected in the mirror, sneaking across the top of the dresser behind him. It was only a few inches tall, skinny, and was wearing a hollowed-out doll's head upon its head. John spun around just as the little monster hopped down onto the bedroom floor and scampered off into the darkness. John heard a crash from the kitchen. He hurried in to find canned food scattered across the floor. A can of beans flew from the cupboard, narrowly missing his head. His heart pounded as he caught a glimpse of a small blue creature with an empty can on its head, vanishing into the shadows, cackling mischievously. Determined to reclaim his home, John grabbed his shotgun. He stalked through the house, his nerves fraying with each passing second.
I know you're here somewhere, and when I find you...
He would see one of the blue creatures peering at him from a corner or skittering along the wall and open fire at it. But they were too quick, disappearing before he could aim properly. This insane game of cat and mouse continued. The tiny creatures seemed to grow bolder, knocking over furniture, pulling at his clothes, and even throwing small objects at him.
I'm gonna kill every last one of you little monsters!
His frustration turned to dread as he fired his last shell. And the echo of the shot faded into an ominous silence as he stood there, breathless and vulnerable. The blue creatures emerged from their hiding places, hundreds of them, with sharp teeth and malevolent grins. There was no escape. They swarmed him, their tiny claws and teeth tearing into his flesh. His screams filled the house, but there was no one to hear. The creatures devoured him, bones and all. By morning, the blue creatures had retreated back into the walls, ready to greet the next unfortunate soul who dared call this house their home. Join me next Friday for another episode of the spooky, creepy, scary show.